How's it going, everyone? And today I am going to continue playing Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War. Let's do this.
Under the orders of Inquisitor Toth, the citizens of Tartarus have begun a mass exodus of the planet. Such an action can lead to disaster in the best of situations. But the reports reaching my ears are ones of planet-wide hysteria as the population makes its pilgrimage to the two main spaceports. Convoys of transports and civilians on foot are being plagued by attacks from Ork forces. Stretched thin, the Imperial Guard is barely keeping order in the major population centers, sacrificing their lives long enough to hold back the green tide of the Orks. They are truly warriors of the Emperor. I wish for nothing more than to be able to join them in this noble cause. But I cannot deny my duty any more than they can deny theirs. We have found proof that the forces of chaos are operating on the planet of Tartarus. Isidore has found evidence on the blasphemous altar that indicates they may be headed towards Mount Korath, an old mountain located dangerously close to an area of heavy Ork activity. I have requested a regiment of Imperial Guard from Colonel Brom to help cover our approach. I regret asking when the Colonel's forces are already stretched to the breaking point, but there are greater things at stake now.
Exalted Farseer, the humans are moving, traversing the slope as you predicted. They are walking into our trap.
Yes, but you can never ambush a space marine. Remember that. They expect treachery at every turn. You can only validate their suspicions.
Your orders?
We have locked the humans into this path as they have locked us into ours. They know they enter a gauntlet, and they will likely drag us into it as well. Now we play our parts, and pray that we are the better actors.
Are you certain?
Yes, the path to Mount Korath. This is where the altar said we must go. Why? Do you question my findings?
I do not question your abilities, brother librarian, but I do question their tactical sense. That mountain pass is the perfect location for an ambush.
Listen to the distrust in his voice. He probably calls you mutant behind your back, but he fears your divinity, your power. You must put the child at ease.
I do not deny that this is likely a trap, which is all the more proof that our enemy lies in this direction.
Very true, old friend. Stay alert and follow my lead. I want no mistakes.
Agreed.
Scouts, are you in position?
Yes, my lord. We have discovered the location of the first Eldar forces.
We must find a way to overcome this Eldar strike force before we can scout out a good location to stage our field operations. Agreed.
Taking
By my
heavy
command.
fire.
Attack!
Yes, my lord. Awaiting orders.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Yes, my lord. Attack!
Awaiting orders. Ever vigilant. Attacking and order. Keep moving.
I cannot follow orders.
I shall not fail. For the
This
glory
structure is a
of the
webway
Emperor.
portal. The Eldar use
Agreed.
them to quickly travel from one location
My
to
aim
another.
shall not
We
be
must
enemy
destroy
shall
any
come here.
webway portals we find to limit the Eldar's
On the
mobility.
trail. We will move ahead and mark any
Heresy
enemy
grows
positions.
from idleness.
This is a good location to establish a
Awaiting
field
orders.
base. Gabriel to the Litany of Fury. Lock on
Taking
my
damage.
location and prepare to drop HQ.
None shall stop
Now.
us. Direct us to the enemy.
At your command.
I await your instructions.
Heresy grows from idleness. At your command. Consolidating position on the objective. We stand ready.
Position secure.
Initiating attack protocol 23. Direct us to the enemy. Faith is our shield. Heresy grows from idleness. Faith is our shield. To the rally point! The end of night's fate. Stay vigilant, taking haste. We stand ready. Commencing attack. Regroup. Awaiting orders. Yes, my lord. For the glory of the Imperium. Moving out. Commencing attack. Yes, my lord.
What would
Under
you?
fire.
Faith is eternal. Take me into battle.
Yes, my lord.
Now that we have established our field
Getting into
base,
position.
we must continue
Scouts
through the mountain
advance.
pass on foot. Expect heavy resistance. Make sure you move cautiously.
Securing
Keep
objective.
the
Scouts
field base
awaiting orders.
protected at all times.
Here to serve. With all due haste, here to serve. Initializing
Scouts
build
here.
protocol.
Faith is eternal.
Heresy grows from idleness.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. Faith and duty.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, most beneficent one. With
My
all
lord,
due
I have
haste.
arrived at your request.
We need you to cover the eastern pass. The combat that is occurring here
At
will
your
likely
command.
attract the Ork
Weapons at
forces
ready.
nearby.
It is time.
We cannot afford their interference.
I understand. You can count on the Imperial Guard to hold this pass. No Orks will get by us.
Keep me appraised of the situation. If possible,
Under
I will
fire.
provide you assistance if the Orks attack.
Yes, my lord.
I await your instructions. I will do as you ask.
We stand ready.
I await your instructions. Initializing build protocol.
Yes, my lord. Following orders. Yes, my lord. We'll get through this, I know it. We'll get through this, I know it. The Emperor protects. The Emperor protects. We'll get through this, I know it. The Emperor protects. At your command. At your command. The Emperor protects. Following orders. We're here. Yes, sir. We're here. Following orders. We're here. Yes, sir, my lord. Reporting, sir. Yes, sir. We'll get through this, I know it.
The enemy is
following
attacking.
orders.
On my way. I will see that it happens.
We're here. The Emperor protects.
Armor reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On our way. On our way.
Here to serve. Initializing build protocol. Beneficent 1. Initializing build protocol.
The Emperor protects. Yes, my lord.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated. I await your instructions.
Even in death I still serve.
Heavy support available. On our way. Yes, sir. On our way. You've got it. Moving out.
I await your instructions. With all due haste. I await your instructions. I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Xeno sighted. Taking damage. Taking hits.
Command me.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. For the honor of the chapter. I serve mankind, for terror, for the glory of the Emperor.
Reporting, sir. Reporting, sir. At your command. Yes, sir.
At last, back to war.
Fear no spot. Under fire. Cleanse. Purge. Kill.
At last, back to war.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Cleanse. Purge. Kill. Eldar enemy spotted. None shall stop us. None shall stop us. Maintain attack formation.
Faith is eternal.
Weapons at ready. It is time. Under attacking as ordered. Commencing attack. What's your order?
I am ready to serve. Again. Command.
We stand ready. On your order. Ever vigilant. Cleanse. Purge. Kill. What's your order? At your command.
Command.
We stand ready. Onward to glory!
I am the instrument of his will.
We stand ready. Men! We turn to the glory of the Imperium.
Command. Identifying targets.
What's your order? Space Marines! Regroup! Regroup! What's your order? Initiating attack protocol 23. What's your order? Under fire! At your command.
Even in death I still serve.
What's your order? We are the Emperor's chosen. At your command.
Today the enemy shall know fear. I shall not fail.
Green second gate.
Reporting, sir. Yes, my lord.
I am ready to serve. Again. I will crush those who stand before me.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Orders received. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Here to serve. Yes, Lord. Here to serve. With all due haste. I exist to serve. Build routine 7 to 1 initiate. I await your instructions. With all due haste.
Taking heavy fire! Space Marines, attack! What's your order? Attacking as ordered! For the Emperor! Follow me into battle!
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. Beware the alien, the heretic. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. By my command, attack! While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, their What would you have me do?
The enemy is attacking! Marine squad deployed. At your command. Marine squad denies faith.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. For the Emperor.
Heresy grows from idleness. We are the Emperor's chosen. Awaiting orders. We stand ready. Taking hits!
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Initiating attack protocol.
The Emperor protects.
Death from above. Heresy grows from idleness. To the skies. Moving out. The enemy is attacking, brother.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Orders received, brother.
Thank the Emperor you're here. I think Command forgot about us.
How long have you been here?
About a week.
You held this position for a week? By
On
yourselves?
alert, brothers. Yes, my
The
lord.
enemy must be
We've seen
nearby.
some pretty freaky stuff, too. Come on.
Taking damage. Onward to
What would
glory.
you have me do?
Moving out. Commencing attack.
My faith is my shield. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Space Marines attack! Cleanse, purge, kill.
Praise the Emperor. I shall not fail. He who stands with me shall be my brother.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
At your command. Yes, sir. Following orders. We'll get through this, I know it. We'll get through this, I know it. We're here.
I am the instrument of his will.
I await your instructions.
We're here.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Reporting, sir. We'll get through this, I know it. We'll get through this, I know it. At your command. Yes, sir.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Regroup. Target that vehicle. Awaiting orders. Charge. Fall back and regroup. Yes, my lord.
The Emperor protects.
The enemy is
yes,
attacking.
we're here. Following orders.
We stand ready. Understood. Maintain attack formation. We are the Emperor's chosen. Faith is our shield. Yes, my lord. Engaging the enemy. Faith is our shield.
Yes, my lord. Following orders.
We stand ready. We stand ready. Fear denies faith. The enemy is attacking!
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. Agreed. Follow me into battle.
We're here.
Objective achieved.
The Emperor protects. We'll get through this, I know it. We'll get through this, I know it.
Faith is eternal.
Yes, Lord?
Taking damage.
I will do as you ask.
At last, back to war.
Death from above.
Here to serve. I will do as you ask.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Heresy grows from idleness. Under fire.
The Emperor protects. Run for your lives!
Even in death, I still serve.
We are the Imperial
Identifying
Guard.
targets.
It is time we started acting like it.
The enemy is attacking. We are the Emperor's chosen. We are the Emperor's chosen.
Yes, Lord? Yes, Lord. Initializing build protocol. Here to serve.
venerate the immortal Emperor. I can sense the enemy.
There is no such thing as
innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Charge! Taking heavy fire!
None can stand before us.
Taking damage!
I have awoken.
Yes, my lord. Maintain attack formation. What is your order? To the skies! Cleanse!
Treacherous alien scum! They can hide their field bases in plain sight of our men!
But not from
Initiating attack
ours.
protocol 23.
Brothers, to locate hidden units or bases, utilize a commander unit, like myself or the librarian.
For the glory
Squads
of the
equipped with
Imperium.
sergeants can also detect hidden enemies.
Regrouping. One broken!
Under fire! You will stand your ground!
Yes, my lord. Moving out. We are the Emperor's chosen.
Here to serve.
Apothecary ready. Apothecary ready. Taking heavy fire.
Command me.
Apothecary ready.
Burn, heretic.
Yes, my lord. Apothecary ready.
I have awoken. Command me.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. Awaiting orders. Engaging the enemy. What's your order?
The Emperor protects! The Emperor protects! The Emperor protects! Reporting, sir. Yes, my lord.
Under fire!
The Emperor protects!
At your command.
I have awoken.
Preparing to place target. Preparing heavy fire. Awaiting orders. The enemy is attacking.
At your command.
How can I serve? Fear denies you. Apothecary
We
here.
are the Imperial
Who
Guard!
requires
It is time we
shall be
started acting
forever
like
remembered
it!
as the Emperor's finest. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's
Knowledge
finest.
is power. Hide it well.
The Emperor protects! We're here! We'll get through this, I know it! We're here! Following orders! We're here! Reporting, sir!
Yes, my lord.
Fear not the Psyker. At your command.
I am ready to serve. Again. Take me into battle.
Awaiting orders. Cleanse! Purge! Under fire!
Fear not the Psyker.
The enemy is attacking!
Through discipline, we prevail.
The area is secure. We stand ready. To the skies! Moving out. Taking damage.
Faith is eternal.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Fear not the Psyker. Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose? I can sense the enemy. They are
close. The enemy is attacking! The enemy is attacking!
I am ready to serve. Again.
Faith is our shield. To the skies! Onward to glory!
Faith is eternal. I am ready to serve. Again.
Fear not the Psyker.
Apothecary here. No servant of the Emperor shall fall.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Even in death I still serve.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Direct us to the enemy. Taking hits!
At last, back to war. By his word in death I still serve. Identifying targets. At last, back to war.
My faith is my shield.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Faith is eternal. I shall end you.
There is no such thing as charge! Through the destruction of our enemies do we no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt. I can sense the enemy. They are close.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Taking damage.
The Emperor protects.
I am ready to serve. Again. Take me into battle.
How can I serve? Take and hold.
Hope is the first step on the road to
disappointment. The enemy is attacking. Ever vigilant.
For the Emperor.
Command. The enemy is attacking. Destroy the armor.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Death or healing. I turn off which you see.
Even in death I still serve. I will be there soon.
We stand ready. Apothecary here. For the
There is
Emperor.
no such thing as innocence. Only
The fallen
degrees
shall
of
be
guilt.
forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
Here to serve. I will do as you ask.
Awaiting orders.
Venerate the immortal Emperor. Fear not the sun. None can stand before us.
Faith is our shield. Direct us to the enemy. The battlefield awaits. No servant of the Emperor shall fall.
I am the instrument of his will. I will crush those who stand before me. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
The battlefield awaits. How can I serve? What are your needs? What are your needs? The battlefield awaits. Objective achieved. Yes, my lord.
Venerate the immortal Emperor. I venerate the immortal Emperor.
Yes, my lord.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Awaiting orders. Weapons at ready. It is time. Orders received.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
I stand ready.
Direct us to the enemy.
Hope is the first step on the road to
How can I
disappointment. Venerate the immortal Emperor. An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn our salvation.
Command me.
Direct me to the injured.
Command me. Take me into battle.
Reporting, sir. We're here.
Armor reporting. Armor reporting. Heavy support available.
The battlefield awaits. Direct me to the injured. Apothecary here. I follow your commands. Ever vigilant. Orders
At last,
received,
back
brother.
to war.
Venerate the immortal Emperor. At once.
Command me.
The enemy is
To me, my
attacking.
brothers.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. With courage and honor. At once.
Destroy the armor.
You will stand your ground!
Preparing to place target. Fall back!
Rally strong!
Fall back!
gates unbarred and unguarded. Fear not the sight.
Under fire! One broken, one morale restored.
Venerate the immortal Emperor. Fear not the sight. Charge!
Regrouping. Yes, my lord.
I await your instructions, as you wish.
Yes, my lord.
Here to serve. Build routine 721.
He who stands
initiated.
with me shall be my brother.
Direct us to the
Knowledge is power. Hide it well. I can sense the enemy. They are close.
We are the Emperor's chosen. What are your needs? No servant of the Emperor shall perish. Heresy grows from idleness.
Even in death I still serve.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt. With courage and honor.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Activating jump.
Knowledge is power. I stand ready. At your command, I shall never tire. Feel my wrath. There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt. Charge! None can stand before us. My knowledge is at your disposal. I will destroy their minds and burn their bodies. I stand with courage and honor. With courage and honor.
Taking hits!
Charge! There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt. At your command.
Walk softly.
Yes, my
Carry
lord.
a big gun.
How can I serve?
Even in death I still serve.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Faith is our shield.
Command me. I will purge the unclean.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721
At your
initiated.
command. Orders received. The fallen shall be forever remembered
At last,
as the Emperor's
back to
finest.
war.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Reporting, sir. We're here. Yes, my lord. The Emperor protects.
Direct us to the enemy. Stay vigilant, brothers. Taking heavy fire. Fear our wrath. Apothecary here.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred
Objective
and
achieved.
unguarded. I can sense the enemy. They are close. I will destroy their minds and burn their bodies.
Heresy grows from idleness. Preparing to take target. Destroy the armor.
I am the instrument of his will.
No servant of the Emperor shall fall. We are the Emperor. Yes, my lord.
Even in death I still serve. I will crush those who stand before me.
Immortal wrath. I will destroy their minds and burn their bodies.
Rose from Magnus. Under fire! The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's fire stands ready. Engaging the enemy. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. Direct us to the enemy. Fear our wrath.
I stand ready.
The battlefield awaits.
Knowledge is power. I do well. Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose?
We are still unearthing more Eldar explosives and demolition charges, but we dare not move them. We replace their triggering mechanisms, however. That is all I care to do with such xenotech.
Was this a trap?
No. By the placement of the charges, it is likely they plan to collapse this area, burying the marker and anyone near it.
They failed. Isidore, study the marker and see where it leads us next.
Captain, Inquisitor Toth has arrived.
Of course he has.
Yes, Captain, it is an impressive sight. But I never claimed Chaos had never set foot on this planet before. I said that if something were here, the impending warp storm would eliminate that threat. Best we not remain to share its fate.
And as I explained, Inquisitor, the Blood Ravens will remain until the last possible moment. Until that happens, in 2 or 3 days hence, I plan on pursuing this riddle.
Captain, I do not presume to question your decisions concerning the Blood Ravens. But when it comes to employing the Colonel's Imperial Guard in your quest...
My quest? Yet again you accuse me of pursuing my personal interests. It is my duty and yours to expunge any scent of heresy or chaos.
You overstep yourself.
As do you, Inquisitor. It is not the Colonel's Imperial Guard. Their lives belong to the Emperor. It is by his mandate and will that I use the Imperial Guard against the forces of disorder and elevate them in the glory of holy battle.
I see now that coming here was a mistake. If you are set on a path that will lead you to destruction, I can do nothing to stop you. But I won't allow you to drag us down with you. By inquisitorial edict, I am taking control of the planet Tartarus. All requests for planetary resources, including its military, will go through me, Captain. From this point on, you and your men are on your own.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. I will see you next time.